Viscosity. It's the single most important property of a lubricant. But who can explain the difference between a 10W30 or a 20W50? I'm Lake Speed Jr., certified lubrication specialist with Driven Racing Oil. Most people don't understand the real meaning behind those numbers, nor the significant impact it has on your engine. Understanding viscosity and its relationship to your engine unlocks the ability to improve fuel economy, reduce wear, and increase horsepower. So let's get started with the basics of viscosity. You may be wondering what breakfast has to do with motor oil. Well, motor oil and maple syrup have something in common: viscosity. Viscosity is just a fancy word for resistance to flow. So viscosity is measured by the flow or the thickness of the motor oil. That flow measurement is given a number, which people refer to as the weight or grade of the motor oil, like 10W30. But don't confuse the W for the word weight. The W actually stands for winter. Motor oil changes viscosity with temperature just like your maple syrup does. Thick when it's cold, thin when it's hot. So what does all this have to do with motor oil viscosity grades? Many years ago, we had winter grade oils for cold weather driving and summer grades for hot weather driving. We refer to these as straight grade motor oils. A typical winter grade was a 10W, a light oil that would flow well in cold weather environments. A typical summer grade was a straight 30 that was thick enough to protect your engine in the higher temperatures. Straight grade oils were a challenge because you had to change the oils seasonally to avoid wear problems. That's why multi-grade oils were invented. According to J300, a 10W30 multi-grade has both the low temperature cold startup properties of a 10W and the summer high temperature thickness of a 30 grade. Not too thick when it's cold, not too thin when it's hot. The better the oil, the less the viscosity changes from hot to cold, which means better all-around protection for your engine. Just to clarify these two concepts, viscosity grade is the thickness of the oil. Viscosity index is how the oil responds to changes in temperature. An engine that has a high operating oil temperature needs a higher viscosity grade. Engines with a low operating oil temperature need a lower viscosity grade. For example, an NHRA Pro Stock engine runs at really low oil temperatures, only 100 degrees Fahrenheit, while a NASCAR Sprint Cup engine runs at 220 degrees Fahrenheit. And a World of Outlaw sprint car runs at almost 300 degrees Fahrenheit. As a result, each engine has a different SAE viscosity grade they run. 0W5 for the NHRA Pro Stock engine, 10W30 for the NASCAR Sprint Cup engine, and 15W50 for the World of Outlaw sprint car engine. Conventional mineral-based oils have a viscosity index in the range of 100. Synthetic base oils have a viscosity index in the range of 150. Next-generation MPAO-based synthetic oils have viscosity index approaching 200, and that is a game changer. Armed with this knowledge of viscosity grades and viscosity index, you can now select the correct viscosity grade for your engine. In return, you reduce wear, improve fuel economy, and unlock horsepower. At Driven Racing Oil, each of our synthetic racing and specialty performance oils utilize the new high viscosity index MPAO base oil technology. These oils deliver dyno-tested and race-proven gains in both power and durability to keep your engine running stronger, longer. Using the Driven Racing Oil system of lubricants, Joe Gibbs Racing has won over 8 NASCAR championships and over 100 races. If you have any questions regarding viscosity grades or selecting the correct viscosity lubricant, call us at 1-866-611-1820 or visit drivenracingoil.com today.